Hi there everybody, Ollie here, aka Secret Nimbus here, another episode of Pathfinder. So at the end of my last episode, I had been working on my crops here, and as you can see I got a bit of a different layout than I had before because I went away and did some research on AgriCraft, so the mod that makes use of all these kind of different kind of crops. And I was right, this is an extension of the old Industrial Craft Crops / GregTech, I think, something like that. So I did some research as why I was struggling to get so off camera I was basically trying to get some cross-pollination. These are actually the cross-pollinated seeds that you can see here. They're growing at the moment, so just letting them kind of plug away. But to get successful cross-pollination, so if we have a look at not enough items for a second, you can actually see how you actually get the different seeds. So for example, we wanted potato seeds, and the way you get that is you got your crop mutation, so you got your seeds, and it has to be on soil. Now what it doesn't tell you is that to get the best chance of the mutation you have to have fully grown crops. So if you get any mutations that occur on either of these cross-pollinated crops when you don't have a fully grown plant, that's when you basically want to dig up whatever you've got and start again. So eventually I did actually start to get some cross-pollination, so I've got some carrot, some potato, and some more carrot. So I'm going to start growing these and then start turning them into more of the plants that I want. So at the moment, these kind of edge ones are going to be trying to get some more... So possibly at the edges I'm going to have like my ones that I will be cross-pollinating. So at the moment, I'm basically trying to create more potatoes and more carrots. Off camera, I also decided to make myself a seed analyzer, just so that I can actually see what's going on. So I've got tons of different kinds of seeds at the moment. Some of them, that one's not identified. Let me just run it through the seed analyzer. There we go. That's quite a good one. So these are kind of your standard vanilla seeds with growth 1, gain 1, and strength 1. And then sometimes when you cross-pollinate them, you get different properties. Like, for example, this one's got a faster growth, it's got a faster gain, and it's got a different strength. They aren't identified either, but this one has a very slightly faster gain. This one's got a very fast gain. And then, yeah, so they all get different properties if you manage to cross-pollinate some of them over. Getting there eventually. Right, so at the moment I'm just waiting for some of these crops to grow so I can get more of them. But while we're waiting for that, there's some more stuff that we can do in the Bellerophon quest line, so let's have a quick look at that. So I've got my potato seeds, so I've got them, replanted them, so they're in my inventory. And now what we need to make is some of the AgriCraft multi-block structures. Okay, so water tanks can be used to store water. Multi-block structures, these guys can be big or as small as you would like them to be. That's weird. That's like a really odd sentence, but whatever. The water can then be transported around via irrigation channels. So I need to make a wooden water tank and a wooden irrigation channel. So let's have a look at how I make that. So I need a wooden water tank, which is literally just some wood in a kind of a U shape. So we need to get some wood. I've gone around chopping down a load of trees around, so I've got plenty of resources at the moment, which is quite nice. So we need to make ourselves... Let's make a couple of wooden water tanks. There we go. 1, 2, marvellous. See what it says. Yep, excellent. So it's recognised that I've got a wooden water tank made out of spruce, and then we also need to make a wooden irrigation channel. So we make that like... let's make a couple of these. There we go. Marvellous. Okay, so that is done. Is that the end of that? Nope, now I've got to do irrigation. So... Okay, that's weird. So I'm wondering why you get irrigation twice. So by placing a sprinkler on an irrigation channel, water will be spilled out, speeding up the crop growth and fertilising the soil of anything within a 7x7 area from the sprinkler. Okay, so I think that's done, but I can claim the reward. I think that might be wrong. I think that might require... So I've got some mini coal and a wooden pickaxe head, so both fairly junky rewards. Where the hell did that mini coal go? That's gone over there. There we go. So now what I need to do, I think, is I need to kind of start to put water in there. Yeah, so water level is low on that. So let me get some water. Where's my bucket gone? Is it in here? Oh, it's in here. There we go. Marvellous. So I need to go get some water from somewhere. Let's go down and grab a bucket of water. So I can go right all the way down here. Probably should make myself an infinite water source actually up top, just so I'd have to keep doing this. So let me do that. Hopefully infinite water sources haven't been turned off. So let me just dig a little channel, which I can just create an infinite water source out of. There we go. There's one water block. Yeah, I don't see why infinite water would have been turned off. It's not as though I'm short of water on this particular mod pack. It's not like Crash Landing where you were basically striving for water at all times, so it was kind of made sense for the kind of the design of the mod pack to not have infinite water. There we go. So that yeah. So we've got water. Excellent. So we can literally just put it in there like so. Fill it up. Put some several buckets of water in it. Apparently it holds 16, so I'll just put 6 in for now. And apparently I've then got irrigation channels, so yeah, that's cool. So do they just right, so they just flow out like that. Interesting. So can I dig them down, maybe? Nope, they do not dig down. Okay, dig that up. So let me put that back, and then what I might do is pull my irrigation channel like around to here, maybe? I don't know. I'm going to need some more irrigation channels at this rate. So let me do that. Marvellous. Delete that torch. Oh, God's sake. There we go. Ah, my axe just broke. Fantastic. Let's dig up that torch quick. Everything's going horribly wrong. Let me put my bucket away. There we go. Put the torch down there. And then let's put down my irrigation channels. I don't know how this is going to help or not, but let's see how it goes. So it said something about a sprinkler. Maybe. Ah, right. I can make an AgriCraft sprinkler. Fair enough. So the difference between a sprinkler and an open blocks and an AgriCraft one. Right. Okay. So interesting. Wondering what I've got to do here. That is really weird. Like at night. Very bizarre. So my bucket has gone back into my inventory, hasn't it? Oops-a-daisy. So I now need to make a sprinkler, really, which is wood, iron, bucket, and iron bars. Okay, so let's grab some iron. So iron bars are simply that. Okay, chuck the dirt away for a second. Bucket is 1, 2, 3, and then we need some more iron. So let's grab my ores. So we'll grab you. What do I want to put down for a second? Put the bucket down. I can do one more iron ore, really, so that way I can pour out a couple of blocks of iron. There we go. Just fill up the smeltery. How are we doing for fuel? Loads of fuel. Loads of fuel. I kind of want to put these sprinklers the other way, these irrigation channels the other way around. Mostly because I come in from this side, but yeah. Yeah, let's do that. Oh yeah, this axe is broken, isn't it? Whoops-a-daisy. Get me some cobblestone. There we go. Pair up my axe. Marvellous. I was like, why isn't this breaking? It's like, oh yeah. Basically because I'm an idiot. There we go. Let's kind of delete these. I want to move them around to the other side. There we go. Marvellous. There we go. That's a bit better. So I can actually... Oh, look, my potatoes are grown. Marvellous. As are my carrots. Fantastic. Although I've now not got any space in my inventory. So let's put that away. Because what I can simply do, I think, is if I want to grow more potatoes, I could just put that in there and get more potato seeds. Fantastic. That's nice. So I should be able to start making some more interesting food soon, such as juice and things like that. I don't see why I need to have that all the way to there. Okay, so these are now my crops. Excellent. So I've got things I can do. What was I? I was waiting for this iron to pour out, wasn't I? Molten Invar. Oh, crap. I made Invar. Whoops-a-daisy. I forgot I still had a nickel in there. Damn it. So I've actually accidentally made some Invar, which is not good. Never mind. I've made Invar. It's fine. I'll get over it. I'll get over it. So I just needed one piece of wood. Needed those iron bars. How many do I need? 2. So we'll make a couple of. I don't know. Do I make one of these sprinklers or do I make a couple? I don't know. Haven't decided yet. So yeah, I don't know what these irrigation channels do or anything, but let's grab that block of iron, turn you into iron ingots. Yeah, let's make a couple of sprinklers. Let me grab another piece of wood. I'm going to need another bucket. Let me put the wooden irrigation channels away for a second. There we go. So I need that one bucket. I need a second bucket. 1, 2, 3. There we go. And then we want to make a couple of sprinklers. 1, 2. Fantastic. So can I just like plonk these down? How do these sprinklers work? Do I have to put them down like there? How the hell do these things work then? I have no idea. So I'm making sprinklers, but it doesn't seem to be doing anything. Interesting. Okay, I'm going to have to look up what's wrong with these sprinklers, but they don't seem to be working. I'm like spamming right click and nothing is happening. So I'll go away and look up how these things work, I suppose, at some point. Put that iron away. There we go. Right, so what do I want to do now? So where were we in the quest line? So I've done that quest, so I've done that one, so Sutherland. So with potatoes down, the next logical step in terms of food would be carrots. It'll probably be just as easy as potatoes were. Okay, so I've already made carrot seeds. So carrots can be mutated exactly the same way as potatoes. 2 nearby wheat seeds have a chance of mutating into carrot via cross crop. So with all the seeds we're making, and we'll soon be making, it's probably a good idea to begin chronicling the types of seed we've obtained. First step is to craft an agricultural journal. So let's have a quick look up for that. So I'm going to need a book and quill, which is a book, a feather, and some ink. I believe I've got a feather. I need to murder a squid. If I can find one nearby. I'm near water. There should be one somewhere around here. Is there one closer to shore at all? Or am I going to have to like swim out and try and murder a squid somewhere else? Squiddy! Oh, there's some squid around here. Where are they? Ah, here we go. Murder all the squid. Can I actually kill squid? Don't seem to be doing anything. Where the hell did those squid go? They all seem to disappear. Yeah, so I've got that random thing up there which I'm going to have to investigate at some point. Come here, Squiddy, I want to kill you! Why are they not playing game? I want to murder them for their ink sacs. But it's not cool. Where the hell are they all? I'm really confused down here. This is really weird. And this is like taking up a lot of my hunger as well. But I need to kill a squid. God damn it. They're not playing fair. Right, I know there's a river around here which will be a bit shallower than the shoreline, so we head over this way. Any squid nearby over here? Yeah, because I can attack animals like so. Don't know why this squid isn't playing ball. Gonna try and find the river. Hopefully there's some squid spawning in there and I can kill them a little bit easier. Any squid nearby here? I know they're around here. They're kind of like all the way down here. Oh, I am doing something. There we go. I actually got some ink. There we go. Fantastic. So I was killing this squid. It was just doing like absolutely bugger all damage before. Ugh. God damn it. Gosh darn it. Goddamn squid. At least I've got some ink sacs now. Fantastic. There we go. Right, let's head back to my little, I don't know, my little encampment, I suppose. It's not really a base, because I haven't really built a house yet. Probably should do that at some point, I suppose. Actually build a proper, base here. This is quite a nice world. Might do that off camera over the weekend if I've got time, maybe. Might be a good idea. So we've got the squid ink. I'm getting hungry as well, so we have to eat something. Let's grab some more carrots. There we go. Okay, so things have started to cross-pollinate, but they haven't cross-pollinated into anything exciting. So I'm probably going to have to destroy these in a second and pick them up. So let me put the carrots away. I'm going to have a toast sandwich. Toast sandwich you get simply from combining together 2 toast. It's nice and simple, and it actually provides you with quite a lot of food. So I'm just going to eat all of that. Where were we? So yeah, we needed to make a book and quill. What else did we need? So we need 4 kinds of seeds. Okay, that's fair enough. So then we need... So this is a book which you get from paper and some leather. Do I have leather? I do. I need paper though. I definitely saw some... There's some reeds. Are there any close by? Maybe? No? So I'm going to have to swim out to this island, get those reeds and bring them back and maybe plant a couple. Start growing them myself. You can grow these, you can cross-pollinate these on certain things, but I mean, if I've got them nearby, I may as well, just go and grab them and start planting them myself. Come on, little Steve, you can swim faster than that. There we go. So let's get both of these. How many do I get? 6? Yeah, sounds about right. Can I see any more nearby? Not really. To be fair, this wasn't such a bad place to spawn, really. It's actually quite nice. Got pretty much everything that I'd actually want. Yeah, I probably should build a house around here some point, somewhere close to this. It's not really the world exit. That's more the world entrance, I suppose. But yeah, I will build myself a new house at some point, I suppose. Be nice, wouldn't it? So we've got ourselves some sugar canes. Let me just plant a couple so that it's regrowing. Let's plant 3 because I think I only need 3 to make some paper. So, boom, there we go. So we can now make a book. 1 book. Fantastic. What else do we need? And we needed a feather. There we go. And then we need 4 seeds. So 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. That'll do. So let's make you, book and quill. And then finally, oh no, I need some crops as well, don't I? 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Marvellous. Nope, that's not going to work. Let's try this again. So crops in the corner. Seeds there. 1 agricultural journal. Fantastic. There we go. So here's my agricultural journal. So this is going to start telling me what I've made once I start analysing it in here. So I want to put it in there. So what I need to do is, let me grab some spare crops because basically they're now useless as they're not made potatoes or carrots. There we go, fantastic. I don't really need these. I could just be growing crops on these ones now. I've actually started to get some more potatoes and carrots, which I can plant myself. But I may as well try and cross-pollinate some more things. So if I do that, it will then actually be in my agricultural journal in theory. There we go. So I've got seeds. So growth stages. Oh, that's really cool, that is. So if I start to analyse things, it'll actually put it in there for me. So that's really quite sweet. Awesome. Right, let's put those crops away. So where were we? So we've made the agricultural journal, so we can claim the reward. What kind of reward bag we get? Another basic one. Another dimlet. So is that one of the ones that I need for the quest? Let me just double check that. No, I needed an effect none and a terrain none, so I've got feature none instead. Let's go back to Bellerophon. So, Tucumbra. So, with our basic foods of carrots and potatoes down, it's time to start breeding some more exotic crops. Barley would be the logical place to start. So, barley is created by, you guessed it, 2 wheat crops mutating into a cross crop. Let me just double check that. So, barley. Barley seed. Seeds. Yep, so I've literally just got to keep mutating these up. So, I don't know what that's become, but we can find out in a second. I don't know. I'll wait for it to grow a bit, maybe. It might be barley. I don't know yet. But all these are now fully grown, so they will be creating the best chance at mutation, which is cool. So I'm gonna let that mutate up. So as we've kind of, this is now random chance, something for me to do off camera. I will now move back onto the Voyager quest line. So we're going to try and complete these effect none and these terrain voids. So go to dimlet. So we want effect none dimlet, which is redstone, an apple, and some paper. Okay, so I'm going to need to get an apple from somewhere. I don't know where I'm going to get an apple from. I don't think I've got any apples. Interesting. Have to see if there's some like oak or something around here somewhere, or like an apple tree. I think we've got Pam's Harvest Craft on, so apples shouldn't be too hard to come by. Yeah, so we'll have a scout around, see if I can find that, and then we also, what was it needed? The terrain void one. So terrain void. So that requires brick, redstone, and some paper, or brick, iron, and paper. What was the effect none dimlet's other option? So we want effect none. So it was any kind of fruit, iron, and paper. Okay, so we'd need fruit of some description. I don't think I have any. Did I start with apples? Have I eaten all the apples that I started with? Because that would be actually quite stupid of me. So is this any kind of thing, or is it just fruit? So I'm going to have to find some fruit somewhere. So I'm going to have a look around in a minute, I think, see if I can find any kind of fruit. Once it goes day, I'm going to have a scout around, see if I can find some fruit. But first of all, what we're going to need to do is... Oops-a-daisy. What am I pouring out here? I'm pouring out iron, and there's not going to be enough iron in there. Whoops-a-daisy. Let me start melting down some more. Silly of me. I'm going to go mining again off camera, I think. Be a good idea. So yeah, we can also do the, what was it? We can do the terrain. Is it terrain none? Terrain normal dimlet? Is that the one I'm looking for? Terrain void, sorry. Terrain void dimlet, yeah, which is a brick, iron ingot, and paper. Okay, so we can do that fairly easily, or redstone basically. So we're going to have paper growing in a minute. Don't think we had any left over because we used it all up in the book. I think it's starting to become daytime. Let me also get some crops so I can work on these. So you are not what I wanted. You are not what I wanted. There we go. Let's get you up. There we go. Oops-a-daisy. That is not what I wanted to do. You, however, have grown into potato seeds, which is good for me. Let me run through these through here. So they've made some stuff, and then we can run the potato seeds through. Marvellous. Put them away for a second. I will need to start growing more crops, I think. So I've got some carrots. Let's turn that into seeds so I can actually analyse it. There we go. Fair enough, there we go. Marvellous. So we need to... Ah, that's cross-pollinated already. That's made carrots. And you've made nothing. So we're going to get the carrots. Cross-pollinate. So we need the barley. So I'm going to have to keep doing this until I've actually found barley now. So I'm just going to keep getting seeds, basically. So I'm just going to let them all cross-pollinate up. Okay, so it's daytime. So let's see if we can find a fruit tree around here somewhere. I'm going to need to find one at least. Oh, we've got a potato. I will be able to use that for food, I suppose. It gives me what, half an apple of health, I think. That potato. Probably get more if I baked it or something like that. So we're going to have a quick scout around. We're more likely to find fruit over in yonder direction, out of this kind of pine forest. So at least I don't have to worry about mobs at all on this mod pack, which is quite nice. So it's quite relaxing, actually. Not having to worry about... excellent. We've found a different kind of forest here. So this is more like to contain like apple trees and fruit trees and stuff. So we're just going to head in that direction. We don't want to be out here too long because we obviously want to head back. So I'm probably going to cut away, see if I can find a fruit of some description. And when I do, I will let you guys know. So I will see you in a sec. Okay guys, so I am back and I found myself an apple, but before I use it up, I think I want to try and make some bones, and I think to do that, I'm going to need stone, by the looks of things. So any kind of stone, I think. I don't know, this is just a test. Let me grab some stone and some coal in there, yep. Let me smelt this up real quick. Where's the rest of my coal? I've got loads of coal in there. Wow, I've got a crap ton of coal. Very nice. So yeah, I think I need stone, a stick, and I also found an egg as well, which is going to be useful for making some mayo. And I need a bowl. And I think if I combine these all together, is it like that? Nope. Does it have to be coloured stone then? So I'm going to need a paintbrush, some kind of colouring. So paintbrush isn't exactly difficult to make. Let me put that away for now. So paintbrush was it 2 sticks and 2 sticks and some dye basically. So 2 sticks and some string. String I think I get from wool. Do I have any wool? I'm sure I have wool. Oh no, I've got string. There it is. Whoop-de-doo. There you go. Let me put you away for a second. Need a couple of wood. There we go. Marvellous. So let's get a paintbrush. There we go. Put you away. What else was I need? I need some dye of some description. So how do I make like the red one? Let's have a quick look. Red fruit. So I need rose red, which I obviously get from red plants. Do I have any red plants? I've got yellow. Yellow dandelion yellow. There we go. Dandelion yellow. So we then need some stone. Let's paint you up. So we take you, and you. Oops-a-daisy, you, and we make yellow stone. Fantastic. Oops-a-daisy, just throwing things on the ground, as per usual. Put the stone away in there. We then need, what was it? We needed then need my stick and my bowl. And then that should, in theory, make some bones. Why are you not working? Oops-a-daisy. Pickle you up. There we go. So what am I doing wrong here then? So I'm sure I did that correctly. So why can't I make bones? That's really weird. Oh, it has to be a stone bowl. Oh, right, that makes more sense. Fair enough. I was using the wrong kind of bowl. Whoopsie-daisy. Let's make a stone bowl. There we go. So now let's try this. There we go. So we've got some bones. So apparently this won't stack. There we go. So we made 21 bones. Excellent. Which means we can now make bone meal, which is what I was after. So if I take half of that. So it's nice that there's a kind of like an ex-nihilo element to all this. The fact that I can actually make bone meal. So what I'm then going to do is I do have an oak sapling in here, and I should in theory be able to make an apple sapling. So let's plonk this down, say over here, and then let's bone meal you up, and that has made an apple tree. Woo! Which means I've now got unlimited apples. Yay! Awesome. So that's what I wanted to do. That's why I wanted to do that bit quick first, just to show that there is a kind of like next nihilo element, and we've now got an apple tree, so I can actually make more of them. Now I can actually start to grow apples. I can make more apple trees and stuff like that. Right, that's cool. So we can now make, if we start pouring you out, molten iron, there we go. We can actually now start to make those dimlets. So once this iron is finished pouring out, so we can now, wow, days really do not last long here at all. I had to spend I got stuck like out in between where the oak forest was. So what I had to do in the end was just keep chopping down oak trees until I eventually found one apple, which took a little while. And then I ended up getting stuck in between where the oak trees were and back here. So just had to kind of sit in the middle of nowhere, waiting until the day. Right, so we can now make a terrain void dimlet, I believe, which was, okay, so we need a brick. Do I have a brick? No, but I do have clay somewhere, I'm sure of that. There we go, there's some clay. Let's put you down, break you up, put the clay away, and then we can smelt you up into some bricks. Let's grab that stone, put you away in case I want to make more bone meal later on. So how much iron have I got? I've got enough for another block, which is nice. Yeah, we also need some paper as well, don't we? How are these growing? Not particularly well. Put it that way. Can I bone meal them? I can't remember. I can never remember if I can bone meal. No, you can't bone meal sugarcane. Right, is there any other way of making paper? Paper, please. So I can get sawdust, which would require a pulverizer, which I don't have. We've got sugarcane, a presser. That could work, because pressers, I remember, aren't too difficult to make. So let's have a look at that presser, because I can just press wood into paper that way. Oh, okay, so that requires a couple of pistons and some iron and some bronze. Okay, so right, I think we can do that. Let me do that quick. So we've got the so we need to make some, just put the bone meal away and the apples for now. So what we're going to need is some cobblestone, some wood. Going to need a bit more wood than that, so let me kind of turn all that into wood. There we go. We need some redstone, so we need a couple of bits of redstone and some iron, which I've already got on me. So we need to make 2 pistons, 1, 2, and then we need to do this, so make a presser. There we go. So this doesn't require any kind of power, so I'm just going to plonk you down there. And then what we can then do is, let me just grab all of this wood out of here, put it away. There we go. So what I can then do is grab, say, like half a stack of wood, run it through this presser. Sorry, it doesn't support shift clicking. It's Pan's HarvestCraft thing. It's a very weird interface. It kind of runs through, and then we get paper. Fantastic. So that's a nice, quicker way of getting some paper. We've also got some more iron as well. I'm going to need to go mining off camera by the looks of things. There we go. So what we can then do, I probably should have used bronze actually, because I've got tons of copper and tin. That was a bit stupid of me. Whoopsie-daisy. Lessons learned. So we want the terrain void dimlet, I believe. Whoopsie-daisy. Terrain void. So we need that brick. There we go. There's some bricks. So we think we can now make that. Oh no, sorry, we need the paper from here, don't we? Whoopsie-daisy. No shift clicking supported. Typical. So we've got 1 terrain void dimlet, and then we wanted, whoopsie-daisy, pick all that up. Let's put the bricks away there. Need one of those apples. So then we can then make, what was it, effect none? Oops, that's not, we don't want an effect knob dimlet. So I think we want to make an effect none. There we go. So I think that should have completed that void quest. Ta-da! So we can now claim the reward, which is a feature none and a reward bag. So let me just dump them somewhere around here for now. Let's put them in here. There we go. So we've got those dimlets and a reward bag. So another wooden pickaxe head. Yay! So useful. Galaxy. Okay, so now with the knowledge of dimlets, it's possible for you to create your own age more custom than ever before. This could be anything you desire, a void dimension for easier building, or even a whole new world for exploration. The choice is yours. A task where the player has to reach one or more locations. So we need to make the soul dimension. So how do I do that? So I get baked potato and a reward bag for that, apparently. So I think that'll be something for the beginning of the next episode. I think it's going to be time for us to make a new dimension and go and explore it. So what I'll do at the beginning of the next episode is make myself a Stirling generator, or one of the other kind of generators, a math transmitter, a dialing device, and well, I'll probably make 2 of these, and then take them all back with me to the ship, create a new dimension, and then probably end up where I want to, so somewhere I don't want to be, but I'll also keep working on the Bellafron off camera, so I'll try and get my barley seeds. Whoops, a daisy. So, is that barley? Yeah, no, they're just seeds. So I'm just going to cut them down. No point. Let's get you and you. You and you. Come on, there we go. Let's put the food away. I'm going to need to make some more chests at some point, I think. Let's bash you down and bash you down. There we go. Let's cross-pollinate. Oh god, what have I done? Oh god, I jumped on that. That was stupid of me. I need my mattock. There it is. And we'll just replant some seeds. There we go. Whoops-a-daisy. That was a bit dumb of me. Never mind. Just causing havoc on my plantation. So yeah, I'm going to leave the episode here for now. As always, guys, don't forget to comment and like if you've enjoyed the episode. Apart from that, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.